What's poppin'? It's 10:30. That means it's time for Celebrity Dish. We got Fox 5 contributor Dennis T.
Man, it feels good. Did you feel that rush right now?
I
Did you feel that?
Get everybody woke up this morning.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. DMV. I'm also going to give a shout out to Baltimore. I know this is Fox 5 DC. But look, we're talking about, I woke up feeling like I'm #1 today. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because the Orioles are #1 in the AL East, and we got the playoffs coming. But I have another reason.
Okay.
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Can I tell you why?
Why?
Oh, Ravens, Chiefs. Season opener.
Yes. Tonight?
Baltimore stand up. Baltimore stand up. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, y'all.
One
I know.
reference,
Okay.
but you know, it's Tucker's
Is that why
birthday,
you
and
wore
that's
purple
his...
today?
I was gonna say it.
I just wore purple, but sure.
But it looks great on you. It looks great on you.
Y'all, it's good to have. You know, there's some purple that looks like burgundy. So
Yes.
does it look like burgundy on the screen?
I think that's
No, it
Ravens.
looks like
That's
purple.
Ravens
It does look a little blue.
No, see, there you go with your
Does look a
cowboy.
little blue.
We got all the teams represented today. It's so good to have you here.
Oh,
Dennis.
thank you guys for having me.
Always
Seriously,
bringing
it's a
the
blessing
energy.
to be here.
Yes.
Blessing to have you. You ready for some celebrity dish?
I'm ready to dive into it.
Let's do this. Up first, we're going to go enter the club Shay because actor and comedian Marlon Wayans is opening up about a Hollywood story that had been quiet for decades. Senior producer Chris is standing by with the details on what is now really a bombshell interview, Chris.
Yeah, he did not hold back. The 52-year-old sat down with Shannon Sharp and the stories started flying. He talked about everything from In Living Color. He talked about his family. He talked about Scary Movie and some of the behind-the-scenes drama and much, much more. He also talked about those legendary Diddy parties, admitting he had been to some. Take a listen.
I've been to plenty Diddy parties. I left early. I swear to you, I've never seen
The stuff that they claim to be going on.
I've never seen it. I never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen? At what time did this go down? Because I was there till 3:30. You mean 3:32? So they waited for me to leave?
So his comic side definitely on full display. He also opened up about some of the highs and lows of his career. He also discussed disgraced Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein, saying that Scary Movie was in fact his family's creation, adding that they were cut out of the profits and creative control. Marissa, he also talked about Super Bowl halftime shows, the whole, I mean, everything.
Yeah, he really did. One of the best, I would say, in terms of tea and information.
Yeah.
When you mentioned that the halftime show, he was basically saying the reason why the NFL kind of started it and really started having big acts, Michael Jackson, the first one instead of bands, because In Living Color went live during a particular Super Bowl show in the early 90s and took 20 million viewers away from the game. So they said, we got to have a big act. And then they brought the biggest star in the world, Michael Jackson, to perform the following year.
That's awesome. And did you hear what he said about In Living Color as well? How he was offered $70,000 to keep on going on the show, to keep the show going on. But he said, you know what? It's family first. So all the Wayans brothers, they said no to that money. And they decided to say, I'm going to stick with family right now. And that's one thing I love about Marlon Wayans. I met him when I was the ring announcer for WWE NXT, and he told me that your legacy is your foundation. Never stand on rocks. Never crumble. Your legacy is your foundation. So always put family first. And that interview was amazing with Club Shay. I love him for what he stands for.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I love Marlon. You know, you've interviewed him on the show. He's just a great person all around. But it was interesting what he talked about with Diddy, because I think that is just indicative of the times that we're living in, the fact that there's no celebrity who has reached the heights that he's reached who has not come into contact with a Diddy or a Harvey Weinstein. And so we're going to start to see more stories like this, especially when you have somebody like him makes fun of it. Now that the dust has kind of settled and some of the shock effect is gone, at least we're going to hear stories of people saying, listen, we had moments where we were in it. Because first people were like, I don't want to tell you if I've been to one of Diddy's parties because I don't know what's going to come out. But he's been vocal about it, which
and
I think is exciting.
too, Cat Williams kind of opened the door, you know, to all of this. When we talk about exposés and people going Club Shay and sharing their feelings. But I got to watch the full interview, Chris. I watched half of it. I got to finish it.
Yeah, because you know, Club Shay are like 3 hours.
Yeah, it really is. You got to sit down for
And one more thing about Marlon, you know, being at that level, him leaving early from a Diddy party, what does that tell you about him? His morals, his values.
Integrity.
That's what I love about him.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we've talked about Taylor and Travis for going on about a year now, okay? And there were plenty of people in the beginning who were skeptical about the relationship, thought it might be a PR stunt. This story will do nothing to help that case because documents leaked online that allegedly showed the plans for their breakup. The documents detail a plan for Travis and Taylor to call it quits on September 28th, seemingly suggesting that the pair's relationship was a PR stunt.
No.
Okay, now here's the twist. Representatives of the football star are now speaking out, calling the breakup plan completely false. A spokesperson for Travis added, quote, "We have engaged our legal team to initiate proceedings against the individuals or entities responsible for the unlawful and injurious forgery of documents." Now, the claim was these were just sitting out on someone's desk. Someone took a picture, posted it online. If that was really the case, they would be the most guarded documents, and whoever took that picture and posted it would be fired in a heartbeat. What do you guys make of this?
I love the name Full Scoop, right? What would have given it away other than that? My goodness.
They had their own poets department going on, making up stuff. My thing is, you know, you have people praying for their downfall, others hoping that they'll stay around. And I have to say, initially, last year, I didn't think they were going to make it this long. And here we are again in another NFL season talking about Tay-Tay and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So
Now,
I want the best for them.
I agree with you. NFL reps had to come in and say that this is a false document. Finally, the truth is coming out. We've been waiting for this moment. I mean, was it a scam? Was it a PR stunt? They're both amazing individuals, icons, legends. I mean, look, okay, we don't have to go on about that. But what I'm saying is, do you need a breakup plan whenever you're talking about two famous individuals, such as a Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Maybe you do.
I think when you're dealing with Taylor, especially because the Swifties can be cray-cray over Tay-Tay. And so you want to make sure that he's okay, you know, afterwards if something happens. So I think there probably is a plan if there is one. But I think they're good now.
You got to have a playbook in football, so definitely. This is the breakup
playbook. What do you think, though, about Taylor being featured 5 times in that recent NFL promo, and people are going, oh, here we go again?
She's bringing so much money to the NFL. So why not feature her? And that's what it's all about. It is a PR stunt. It is about money at the end of the day. And these companies, they want to make sure they keep that money cow right there along in the NFL, not with Travis Kelce. So they're going to say it was a stunt.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up with a fashion feud. On one corner, you've got Naomi Campbell. In the other corner, you've got Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour. This all took place when Anna Wintour was supposed to be handing out an award, but watch how it actually went down.
Honor of presenting tonight to someone who is often late. I want to say this. Everything's meant to work out the way it's meant to work out. It wasn't my choice to have the other lady. I'd much rather have this. So, thank you.
All right, so if you didn't catch all of that, Anna Wintour was supposed to give her this award. She never actually presented it to her, though, because she was late. After airing out her tardiness, Wintour left the stage, leaving it to Harper Bazaar's editor-in-chief to come up and present it instead. As you heard, though, there at the end, Naomi Campbell, not so much fazed by the absence after hearing her comments, tension clearly in the air, said she would have rather gotten it from the Harper's Bazaar person. Anyway, so
the devil wears Prada, does he not?
Clearly no love lost, and they do not care where they are and making their grievances known.
Naomi's going to Naomi every time.
Every single time.
Anna, too. And these are two women I don't want to get into a clapback feud with. I mean, before reality TV became a thing, they were notorious for saying what was on their mind. So those two, this is what you're going to get.
A whole movie was created. Devil Wears Prada is about Anna Wintour.
Come on.
And I think one of the things that's special about this is that Naomi Campbell is saying, listen, I am an icon in my own right. I get it, Anna Wintour, you're an icon as well. But I came late. I couldn't control those variables, but you should have gave me the award.
And she's like, I'm going to throw some shade with a smile.
On this note, you know why she was late, right?
Why?
She went to a Diddy party.
Now, see.
Oh, you know what? All right.
I can't even laugh at that.
There we go.
Dennis C., thank you for joining us here at Celebrity Dish. And you're going to be on Lion Lunch Hour at 11.
I will be on Lion Lunch Hour,
All right, so stick around.
Good to see you, brother.
Nakia, you're going to get some of this, too. Oh, all right.